Odilo TV here, back with another stream for you guys. Yeah, you guys, hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this reel because y'all know Odilo keeps it real. Salute, 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 salute to the playback gang. Salute to everybody who comes in the chat. Salute to the old and new subscribers. Appreciate all you guys. Let's get into this one, right? So it begins, right? It's just steadily building. It's steadily building. It's steadily building. Right. And I've been telling you guys this for probably like the last year or two, something like that. And I've been telling you guys that Shakur Stevenson was going to be, he was going to get into that realm of being the number three hated, fighter in boxing. Right. And it's starting to get there. And the common denominator in all these situations, right? The common denominator always be the PBC fighters, right? It's always a PBC fighter that's involved. And, then the people go against the people, they always go against the fighter that's against the PBC, that's not on the PBC, that messes with the PBC, right? The PBC fighters, they always get the benefit of the doubt in every situation. In every situation, they always get a handout. Always. Always. That's just how it is. Right? So now Shakur Stevenson, he's building up the hate, right? Because at first they wasn't lying on him. Now people are literally coming out lying on Shakur now. Right? The same way that they do Devin Haney, the same way they do Terrence Crawford. Right? They come out and they just make up stories. Right? So this is where, so Shakur Stevenson, he getting to that point now where he's about to start getting hated on, on the Terrence Crawford level, the Devin Haney level, right? Just for no apparent reason at all, people are just going to have, just negative things to say about it. And the common denominator always be a PBC fighter involved. It's always a PBC fighter. This is why the PBC, they have a hell of a PR team, right? The PBC, they have a hell of a PR team, bro. But big boss, like Shakur is hype, not at all that at 35. Well, tell Tank to send him a contract. Tell Tank to sit down and negotiate and make a fight. This is what I'm saying. Like, so why ain't Tank getting held accountable? Isn't he the A side? Shakur isn't signed to nobody. Shakur can easily get out of that fight with Joe Cordina, and he can fight Tank Davis. So Tank Davis, he don't have no responsibility in this. They both scared of each other. No, they not. Shakur Stevenson said, I'm willing to fight this man when he's ready. Tank Davis is the A side. Why isn't nobody saying, Tank, send this man a contract? Tank, sit down and negotiate with this man. We want to see you unify a belt finally in your career. You are the older fighter and you haven't unified yet. All these younger fighters have unified. You like Keyshawn and Mason? Okay, that's cool. Man, but him and Keyshawn, they already said they not fighting. Shakur and Keyshawn already said this a year ago. We're not fighting. They already said they not fighting. Abdullah Mason, he ain't on Shakur level yet. He's getting there, but Shakur is a multi-division champion, lineal champion. What are we talking about here? It's levels to this. You can like a fighter all you want. Yeah, man, but Tank Davis, he's a super cherry picker. I just want the Tank fans, right, to hold him accountable. But they're not going to hold him accountable. It's always the other fighter's fault, right? Like I seen a video from Showbiz. Oh man, now Shakur not ready. How he not ready? He got more belts than Tank. More real belts than... How he not ready and he got more real belts than Tank? Tank got one real belt. He got elevated in the he got elevated at 130, right? Because he wasn't supposed to be super champion, right? Man, he didn't fight Machado. Machado was the real champion at 130. He skipped over that man. And they made him super champion after coming off an 8-month layoff. Facts. Then he moved to 135. He was Devin Haney mandatory. He got up out of that and he fought Gamboa for a bubblegum belt. Facts. Then he moved up to 140 and he didn't fight Josh Taylor, who was the undisputed champion, right? He fought Mario Barrios, who had a bubblegum belt. Facts. So what has Tank done that's better than Shakur? Nothing. At all. Tank ain't even on my pound for pound list. Not on mine. I don't get mesmerized by the, by the shots and man, just because a person look apart. No, bro. You got to put it in the work. You got to have accomplishments. If you don't have no accomplishments, then you just mediocre. Serious. Man, that salute. Not 913. Salute. Sports prediction. Salute. Yeah, I'm gonna drop that link in a minute. Tank Davis is a super cherry. Yeah, man. Like, it's really ridiculous, man. Been on Tank heels for a minute. He tried to fight Martin to pacify the casuals, but we know Tank and Floyd are ruining the sport. Man, that's a fact. I don't like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's really crazy. It's just really crazy. Like, I was telling people that this was gonna happen, right? So now they lying. Like, I heard a dude on Blue Blood Sports TV live stream yesterday just lie. Oh man, Shakur, man, he asked for 30 million. No, he didn't. You're lying. You just flat out lying on the man. Oh man, the Shakur Stevenson, he not ready, right? Showbiz, you just lying on the man. How he not ready and he got more accomplishments than Tank? How is he not ready and he has more accomplishments than Tank? Tank has never been a lineal champion in no division. Shakur has been lineal champion. What are we talking about here? This is how we know that y'all work for the PBC, y'all certain channels. Y'all work for these guys. It's obvious that you working for the Zone, you working for the PBC, you working for anybody that's going to give you a brown paper bag. Right? Like, and it's disgusting because it's messing with your integrity. Right? You have a price on your integrity. You have a price on your honor. You have a price on being truthful. Right? Come on, man. Sports prediction, salute. Facts is nobody wants to fight a running track star, Shakur. And the facts is nobody wants to fight a running track star like Shakur. Why? You can't cut off the ring? Oh my God. So now fighters don't know how to cut off the ring? So what have we gone to? So all these fighters are mediocre. Don't nobody know how to cut off the ring, Julio? Nobody don't know how to cut off the ring now? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Well, then Tank need to get his fucking skills up then. Coach Calvin need to get his skills up then if he don't know how to cut off the ring. Huh? You blaming the guy that can get up out of these tight situations because the other guy can't do his job and cut off the ring? Oh, so y'all like Rock'em Sock'em Robot, boxing, right? You just stand in the middle of the ring and you just slug it out, right? That's dumb. That's the dumbest form of boxing ever. You ain't gonna last long in boxing if you just stand in the middle of the ring and slug it out, bro. You're gonna have all type of brain damage. Right? And the crazy thing about it that y'all fans, y'all want these dudes to do that. Then when something happened to them in their old age and all this stuff, they can't speak, right? They shaking, they got Parkinson's and all this. What you gonna do? Nothing. You ain't gonna take care of them. Their family got to take care of them. See, that's what I be saying, bro. Like, people are weird. Like, right? Y'all want to just play just rock 'em, sock 'em, robot. Hey, man, now you just get in the middle of the ring, you stand in the middle of the ring, and you just throw punches to somebody, just go down. What? Like, that's the dumbest form of boxing ever. That's just stupid. Let's just be honest. That's stupid. That means that you don't respect the artwork of boxing. You don't respect a slip counter, right? You don't respect the catch and shoot. You don't respect this, right? You don't respect pivots. You don't know nothing about boxing. See, like back when I was growing up, the older OGs, they used to look at boxing as an art form. That's how I look at boxing now. You paint a picture in the ring. Right? Boxing is a game of inches. Right? It's a sport of inches. Man, but y'all don't respect this. Y'all want people just to just get in the middle of the ring and just slug it out. Like some, like some animals. The most stupidest way to fight ever. But y'all want people to do that, right? Because people have, because society has been dumbed down, right, by this internet and social media and these 20-second clips and 30-second clips. Right? Come on, bro. Like, it is really sad, bro. This dude came up in here and said, facts is nobody wants to see a fight of a running track star like Shakur. So that means that nobody at 135 can cut off the ring on Shakur. Nobody know how to step laterally. Nobody know how to step laterally from side to side. Right? To throw a jab or throw a hook to keep that person in place. Right? Like what's going on? So y'all saying that Tank is mediocre. In so many words, this is what they saying. Tank is mediocre. He can't cut off the ring. He can't cut off the ring. So we don't want to see him in the ring with a guy who has good footwork because he can't cut off the ring. He's mediocre. Coach Calvin can't teach him to cut off the ring. Right? So we just gonna say, that Tank he beat Shakur. We don't need to see the fight. What we need to see the fight for? What we need to see the fight for? Tank already gonna knock him out. Right? Come on, bro. This is the new fan, though. Fanboys. Serious fanboys. That's why I left your comment up there. Like, facts it. Like, what? You don't even make sense. But I told y'all the hate is building. It's building, it's building, it's building. Now it's going to rub off on Shakur. Shakur hate about to go up even more. Right? Oh, man, he fighting Jura Cordina. Oh, man, he bringing up Jura Cordina. Oh, yes, I don't really agree with the fight. I don't. Right? I feel like that he could probably get a better opponent. Right? But nobody said nothing when Tank Davis drug up Hector Luis Garcia. And nobody said nothing when Fundora got his ass knocked out by Mendoza and he got a championship fight against Tim Tszyu. Nobody said a damn word. Nobody said a word. And you know why they didn't say a word? Because it involved PBC fighters. Right? Because it involved PBC fighters. Hector Garcia had just won his championship. He came up 4 months later to 135 to fight Tank Davis. Got stopped. Nobody said a word. Tank is just the greatest thing on earth. Right? Fundora get knocked out. Put on his pockets. gets a championship fight, nobody says nothing. But me, I said something about it. But I'm not going to say nothing about this, right? Because y'all ain't going to keep the same energy. Why should I? Right? But at least I'm being honest about it. At least I'm telling you. Why should I keep the same energy? This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's really crazy. None of these same channels said nothing about Fundora, right, getting a title shot after getting knocked out by Mendoza. Go to Showbiz, go to all these big channels. Did they say anything about that? No, they said, no, it's a good fight. It's a great fight. Right? Then you could go to their channels, you feel what I'm saying? Like after you, but right before Tank, he drugged up Hector Luis Garcia. Right? Did they say it was a bad fight? Nope, he's fighting a champion. That's a guy from 130, though. So, but he's fighting the champions, man. It doesn't matter. It's this, it's this, it's that, it's this. Right? So what's Shakur doing? Shakur just doing it in one. Right? Man, he fighting a guy who got knocked out, and he fighting a guy that's at 130. He just doing it all at one time. And I really can't blame him because he's trying to fight Tink. He's sitting right there trying to fight Tink. Tink got to send him a contract. Man, because if he talks some trash to Tink, then what y'all gonna say? Oh man, now he talking trash to Tink. Oh man, now he just come on Twitter, man. Look at this, all he do on Twitter, man. He just talk trash to Tink. He just do this, he just do this. Then as soon as he stop talking to Tink, hey man, like why he so quiet? Hey man, now he need to just talk some mess to Tink. Come on, bro. Y'all want it always. These people want it every which way. Shakur definitely has accomplished more than Tank at this point, hands down. Yeah, man, like it ain't even a competition. Right? Like, it ain't even a competition. King Art, salute. Who else we got in the building? Boom Bap Streets. Salute. Come on. That's the excuse to duck skill fighters. Yeah. That's the excuse to duck skill fighters. You hide behind pay-per-view numbers, right? You hide behind gates, and you hide behind boring. Oh, they just so boring. Oh, they just so boring. Well, you the entertaining fighter, right? So why don't you make it entertaining? You don't know how to make a fight entertaining? You the entertaining guy, right? So make the fight entertaining. No, it's always on the other guy, right? It's always on the other guy. The PBC fighters, they always get the benefit of the doubt. The PBC got a hell of a PR team, right? They be running overtime. They be running overtime with these articles, with these bias-ass articles that they be paying these people to write. And you feel what I'm saying? They be paying these YouTube, but content creators. They be, bro, I'm telling you, they running a big-ass PR scam. A big PR scam. Like, and it's crazy. It's obvious to see, too, for me. Boys don't know how to cut off the ring. Yeah, come on. That's all I'm saying. Sports prediction. Sports prediction. How could you say he runs around like a rabbit? Oh, he just so boring. Oh, he runs. Cut off the ring. You don't know how to cut off the ring now? Oh, you mediocre as hell. You mediocre as hell if you don't know how to cut off the ring. And your coach can't teach you that? Why he's so scared? He can't teach you that? Come on, bro. That's all I need to see, man. Like, I don't, bro, like, I don't need nobody to, to specifically say this. No, bro. All I need to see is how you moving. How you moving shows everything I need to see, bro. How you moving, right? Man, because you didn't have no problem with negotiating with Lomachenko before before you fought Frank Martin, you didn't have no problem with negotiating with Lomachenko, and Lomachenko was where? On top rank. You had no problem with this, none. You did it without an ease. You didn't even tell nobody about it. You doing it in the secret, and what? But meanwhile, the black fighters, they got to leave where they at just to get a fight with you. And then when they leave where they at and they free, you still don't send them nothing? Nigga, you scary. You scary. Come on, bro. Man. And the thing about it, that Earl Spence Jr., he was experiencing this too, but Earl Spence, he just got fed up. He said, homie, I'm not going to be going everywhere in Dallas and everybody calling me a coward. Right? You go to the barber shop. Hey, man, when you going to fight Crawford? Right? You go to the market. Hey, man, when you going to fight Crawford? You at the gas station. Hey, man, when you going to fight Crawford? You go to your kid recital. Hey, man, when you going to fight Crawford, man? Come on. You just keep on hearing about Crawford. Crawford. So I can't respect Earl on that, man. He got tired of it. Tink and his fanboys, they just gonna keep on protecting this man. Like, for as long as possible. Right, for as long as possible. They're gonna let him manufacture his whole career, and they don't care. Okay, what you say? I swear I'm glad one of the last 80 babies. Yeah, man. Like, these dudes are all right, bro. Like, it's really crazy, bro. Man, it's really crazy. They don't respect the entire science of the sport, bro. And that's a fact. They don't respect that. They just want rock'em sock'em robots. They just want two dudes to get in the middle of the ring and let's play a tough guy contest. Right? Like, I'm not gonna use my brain, even though boxing is 90% mental. I'm not gonna use that. I'm not gonna use the 90%. I'm just gonna use the 10. This is how, this is how the sport, this is how these fans look at the sport now. I'm not gonna use the 90, I'm gonna use the 10. Man, because boxing is 90% mental. Right? I'm just gonna go in here with brute strength. And I'm just gonna beat him up with brute strength, man. Right? But if you into the Avengers like Hawk when he took on like the Hawk when he took on Thanos, right? He was beating Thanos up at first, right? But what Thanos started doing? Thinking. And started piecing the Hulk up. Piecing him up. Hulk can be stronger and all that. What the hell did that mean? Homie, if you ain't using your brain, I'm going to beat you up. Right? But that's what they want these fighters to do now. They just want them just to go up in there. Don't use your brain. Right? But Tank is the most strategic thinker, right, in boxing. Strategically be thinking on the move. High IQ. Right? But they don't want other fighters to do that. They want other fighters to just be dumb. Tank, he got a high IQ. Well, you want other people just to be dumb then? No, come on, bro. Like, it's weird, man. Like, it's really weird. Like the narratives that these people are pushing, bro. Tank got two different coaches saying two different things. Yeah, come on. Tank got two different coaches saying two different things, and he's saying something. Man, look, you feel what I'm saying? And he trying to, I don't know what he do. He not saying nothing. Kenny want to fight. Calvin, he don't want to fight. Kenny got belief right behind Tank Davis. Kenny believes in Tank Davis. Coach Calvin don't really believe in Tank Davis. He's kind of skeptical on certain things that Tank do. That's obvious. That's obvious. He don't have to say it. It's obvious. Right? Because if you had that same energy, you will be on the same page as Coach Kenny. Tank, he gonna win this fight anyway, regardless. No, but Coach Calvin already know. Tank starts off slow, and if Tank gets behind 4 rounds, three to 4 rounds on Shakur, he's not winning the fight at all. At all. He's not gonna win. Right? Like if he get behind 2 rounds, it's gonna be hard for Tank to win. We all know that Tank is a slow starter, right? They was talking about Crawford. Oh, Crawford just such a slow starter. Man, but you see when he did the Earl, started off quick. Pieced him up. No, Tank, he needs time, right? He needs about 2 or 3 rounds. Man, he needed about, what? Like against Rowley, he needed at least 3 rounds against Rowley just to adjust. Come on, man. So what you think he gonna need against Shakur? He gonna need probably at least 4 or 5 rounds to adjust. He gonna be down all those rounds, and all Shakur got to win is 2, 3 more rounds, and then he could just get on his bicycle and just whoop, 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 pop shot, pop shot, pop shot, pop shot, pop shot, pop shot. You feel what I'm saying? Just make it a little competitive. Pop shot, pop shot, pop shot. Come on, man, and Tank lose the fight on points. And Coach Calvin know that. Right, but Coach Kenny, he think, nah, man, but Tank, he just gonna be able to get to him regardless. Tank is gonna touch him regardless, right? And once Tank's touch him, like it's gonna be a whole different ball game. That's confidence in a fighter. The other guy is skeptical. That's just what it is. Salute, King Guard. So we must assume Coach hasn't taught Tank to cut off the ring in all these years of teaching him art. Exactly. He haven't he haven't really taught this man to cut off the ring, right? He taught him to follow around people, man, because he was following around Frank Martin. If Frank Martin would have settled down, right, because he was moving he was moving faster than he normally moved. Tank made him pick up the pace, right, early in the rounds by pressuring him, right? But he was supposed to, be patient, be calm in those situations, right? Pap, pap, grab him up if you have to, spin off. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be patient. You can't rush yourself. He speeded him up, and Frank Martin got tired, and then that's when Tank took over, put him to sleep. Tank will get exposed, and they don't want the world to plus added embarrassment from Crawford, which is why they starving his fighters. Oh yeah, that's true. Shakur Stevenson, no, I wouldn't call his. I would not call his resume a suspect. No, he was on Top Rank. Right? Like Top Rank, like I said yesterday, Top Rank is like, man, and when you come into the pros, it's like an amateur field. In the pros, you fighting guys from all over the world. All over the world, even Americans. You fight Americans too. You fighting guys from all over the world when you go to Top Rank. Right? So it's a chance you get beat by all these guys. All different styles, all different techniques. Right? That's what makes Shakur so good too. That's what made Crawford so good. That's what's gonna make Shakur so good. That's what's gonna make Keyshawn Davis good. Right? That's what's gonna make, you feel what I'm saying? Like all these guys that started from nothing, and they build up their career, and they was fighting all these different styles, all these different stuff. Come on. Man, now what's the style that Tank fought? Man, basically the same type of guy. Right? The first real mover that he fought was Frank Martin like that. The first, like the first real super athletic person, black guy, was Frank Martin. Right? So it's like, but Tank resume is hella suspect. Hella suspect. Man, like, I want you to name but Big Boss 5-1. Name a unified champion that Tank has fought. Shakur Stevenson, he fought Oscar Valdez. Tank has fought nobody. I mean, come on. I mean, like, Tank has fought nobody. He got all this popularity, right? But he has really fought nobody. Come on. Then when it come down to Shakur, hey, man, he ain't never been on pay-per-view. He ain't did this, he ain't did that, right? Frank Martin wasn't on pay-per-view before he fought Tank. Hector Luis Garcia wasn't on pay-per-view before he fought Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia wasn't on pay-per-view before he fought Tank Davis, right? Rolly Romero wasn't on pay-per-view before he fought Tank Davis. Isaac Pitbull Cruz wasn't on pay-per-view before. Come on, bro. And the list goes on. But when it comes down to certain guys, you have to do this. You have to be a certain level. You have to go through this. You got to jump through that fiery hoop, right? You got to hit a triple backflip off vert, just standing still, just, like you got to just jump in the air and hit a triple backflip. They want you just to do, just the unbelievable stuff just to fight Tank when you were a brother. All right. Man, but if you were other, man, Tank could come to you. See how that works? Tank will pursue you if you were other. Tank will come over there to your promotional company and sit on down and make it, and be so cheerful if you were other. A brother? Nah, homie, you got to bow down, homie. You have to bow down. Right? And this is just how it is, but man, like, that's why, like, I don't like the fight between Shakur and Joe Cordina, but I'm not gonna put all the blame on, Shakur Stevenson, because he just now was trying to fight Williams Zepeda. He pulled out. Lomachenko don't want to fight him. Dennis Baranchet don't want to fight him. We know Tink don't want to fight him. What the hell the man supposed to do? All right, he's fighting somebody that turkey on the sheet. You feel what I'm saying? That Eddie Hearn, he probably put in a good word for the man and all that. Right? But this is just weird to me, man. Like, I already knew it was gonna start, you guys. I already knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Knew it was coming. Man, because it seems like the guys who want to be great, right? The guys who are, who searching for greatness, who want to be remembered in the history books, they get shitted on. Period. Point blank. Period. Like the ones who want to be remembered in the history books, who want legendary stuff, like who want accolades in the sport of boxing, they get trashed. All of them. All of them get trashed. Right? The ones who want to go through multiple divisions, becoming champions and all this, oh, bro, they gonna get trashed. Right? But the ones who just, man, who just got all the tattoos in the right spot, right? Like the ones who do the, man, the ones who do all this suspect behavior, right? Grown men doing suspect behavior, they get all the love. It's crazy. It's really crazy. It's really crazy, bro. It's really crazy. Right? They do all this suspect stuff. right? They got all these weird tendencies and all this weird stuff they doing, but they get all the love. But the stand-up guys, they get trash. Bro, it's weird to me. It's really weird. But this is where the sport of boxing is at now. This is where society is at, basically. Right? The real get trashed, the fake get praised. That's what it's about nowadays, right? If you come on the internet, you can have a 30-second clip, you flashing money and you doing all this, don't even have to be none of yours. But people believe it, and you're going to get praised. Right? Man, but the stand-up guy who going to work, doing his thing and all that, oh, man, you getting trashed. It's weird out here, bro. But this is the way of the world, and this is how it's going to be, and it's only going to get worse, right? It's only going to get worse. Come on. Man, so who is Tink going to fight now? Right, so Tink, he going to fight El Rayo? Okay, if he fight El Rayo, then he got to stay at 140. Right? If he fight El Rayo, he has to stay at 140, right? Because if he win the belt, he can't just drop it. Why would you go up there and win a belt, then you just drop it? Oh, you scared. Right, because you know it's more smoke at 142. But I'm really glad that Shakur Stevenson, he listened to me, right? Because I was telling him this, like a year ago. That's when I started telling him, and then I just, and then I just said something in May to him, like, bro, you better not wait around for this guy, right? Man, I told him that. I said, bro, you better not wait around for Tink Davis, bro, because he gonna play these games, and he gonna schedule another fight with somebody else, and you just gonna be sitting around with no fight. Right? You're gonna be sitting around with no fight, and you waiting on this man. Now, this is what he wants you to do. He wants you to, to be at his beg and call. No, don't nobody need you. If I can go over here and fight Joe Cordina for, for $4 or $5 million, why I'm not gonna do that? Right? Why I'm not gonna do that? If I can get $4, $5, $6 million to fight Joe Cordina, that's double my highest. That's double my payday. Why wouldn't I do that? Oh, so y'all just want me just to wait around for Tank to get his act together, right? Just get on my hands and knees. Please, Tank, fight me. Please, Tank, I need you to fight me. Please, I need that payday from you. No, I don't need a payday from you. I'm about to fight this guy who just got knocked out, and he's coming from 130, and I'm about to get paid. $5 million guaranteed. You can call it cherry pick, you call whatever it is. It is what it is. I tried to fight you. You don't want to fight me. So, peace. Right? That's just how it is, man. T-Gas, salute. Think that nigga gonna catch a weight? Oh, okay, man. Now you think that he gonna? Okay, Brooklyn boy, man. Yeah, that's possible. Right, like 138, 137. I'm probably a 136 catch limit. Right, you feel what I'm saying? The catch weight limit, and the title can't be on the line. Then how the title gonna be on the line? The title can't be on the line. Then they gonna have to strip the title from El Rayo. Then, right? Because the title can't be on the line. Man, but if they fight at a catch weight, unless he gets special permission, right? Because we know that the PBC fighters, they can get special permission from the WBA, right? We know they can get special permission to go up to a different weight class, fight fighters, and then come back down and still, still possess their belt. Right? We've seen it done before. So it could be done. They just didn't go through with the fight, but they got permission. Right? Earl Spence and Keith Thurman, they got permission to do it at 154. Earl just was like, no, I'm just not fighting Keith Thurman for no $2.5 million. No, is you crazy? I'm about to go and fight Terrence Crawford for this 25 mil. And you feel what I'm saying? And it is what it is. As a matter of fact, Al Heyman, you fired as my manager. I got this guy as my manager. I don't even want you as my manager no more, bro. You just stay my advisor. Right? Man, because you want some bull. You want to offer us no money? Nah, bro, check this out. Nah, man, it don't work like that, bro. It don't work like that, bro. But yeah, though, man, but this is just the world that we live in, man. And, it's really sad. But I told people that this was coming for Shakur, right? I told y'all that this was coming for Shakur. Shakur, he's going to get to that level, right? That the hate is just going to, it's just going to start growing. Then people going to start lying on him, right? Come on, man. This is just where the hate got to. And it's only going to get worse for him, man, because you see it getting worse for Devin Haney, right? Like people trying to disrespect him at carnivals now, right? They taking this internet stuff serious and don't think you won't get popped in the mouth. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Man, for being disrespectful in public and you think you won't get popped in the mouth. Like, that's crazy. This internet is making people, right, like feel like that they untouchable. Come on. You making diss songs about people, kids, and all this, like, bro. Well, some people take that very personal. Right? And if I see you, you got to get down. Right? That's just how it is. Like, if I see you, bro, we got to get down. You ain't gonna be making no diss songs just to, try to grow your channel, disrespecting my kid. No. I don't disrespect yours. Come on. You got to have a certain level. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro. But making whole songs and all that, like, come on, bro. Like, you going too far. You really want to be a rapper, huh? Man, and this is your way to live out your rap, your rap dreams, your entertainment dreams, right? It's crazy. Think running out of options. He's being promoted as a pay-per-view star, but few guys. He part of the number, Shakur Loma, and maybe Pitbull again. Exactly. And this is what I said the other day, T-Guys. Right? Exactly. He's backed into a corner, right? They present him as this big pay-per-view star. He got to do this. Oh, Tank, he just brings in this. Tank just brings in that. Well, who he going to fight to bring in that? Right? He should be offering Shakur $5 million with a 60-40 split. Right? Because that's going to be a big fight. The fight is going to sell at least 700 to 1 million pay-per-view buys. Two young black men in a prime, right? Both undefeated. You could promote Tank as a multi-division champion, even though he's not. But we know that Shakur is, right? Both multi-division champions. Come on. Right? You can even say that Tank is on your pound for pound list. He ain't on mine, but man, but 2 pound for pound fighters and what? Bro, you could promote the hell out of that fight. One is a knockout artist. One has, has excellent defensive skills. Who will win? Zai, salute. Right? Man, it got a lot of ways to promote that fight, but they don't want to promote the fight because they know he's going to probably lose. And then all his luster going, right? And then his fake fans, they just going to leave him alone, man, because they not really fans of him. They just fans of when he, they just fans because he undefeated and he get knockouts. That's the only reason why they the fans of Tank too, right? And they like his image, right? Man, but if he ever lose, watch how many people, man, watch how many people kick him to the curb. Watch how many people abandon ship if he ever lose or be in a close fight, right, where it looked like he lose. Watch how many people that's going to abandon ship. Oh man, he wasn't. Hey man, he wasn't what I thought. Oh man, oh man, like this, man, this. It's gonna be some kind of excuse. Same as Spence, the reason he don't do tune-ups because they got to keep pairing him with the right guy and decent pay-per-view numbers. Exactly, bro. That's the reason why he don't do tune-ups, because the tune-up ain't gonna sell no pay-per-views. Right? He got to get up in there with a decent name, right? So it can generate some interest in the fight. Now, who is Tank gonna fight? That's a decent name. I mean, well, O'Reilly, he cool, but right, he not Pitbull Cruz. Right, he not Shakur, he not Loma. Come on, man. So who is this man gonna fight, bro? Like, you literally got the best fight you can make right there. Man, but you don't want to fight two black fighters in a row. I get it, Tink. I get it. I don't want to fight two black fighters in a row. Man, but Frank Martin was already piecing me up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Frank Martin was already getting off, straight left hands to the face. Right? And he don't got, man, like, and he don't got the experience of a Shakur Stevenson. So I know Shakur will get off these punches and he will be more patient. Right? Because he has more experience. Right? He will pace himself through the fight better. It's all about pacing yourself through the fight. Man, he speeded up Frank Martin pace. And Frank Martin, he threw more punches than he wanted to throw earlier in the fight. And that tired him out. And plus the little body shot here, body shot there. Come on, man. And then it started getting mental. It became mental pressure. Right. At first it just was regular pressure, and then it started getting in Frank Martin's mind. Right? And now you thinking about it. Now you throwing punches that you don't supposed to be throwing. Right? Because the mental pressure has built up. Now you're just trying to just keep him off of you. Right? So now you're just throwing punches that you don't supposed to be throwing now. Right? You throwing a jab at mid-range. You don't supposed to be throwing no jab at mid-range, bro. He can always slip counter that. Right? Now you lunging with, body hooks, and you missing the body hook. He wham. Right? Counter. Bam. Just a little quick little counter. Bam. Don't even try to hit you that hard. Just letting you know that you messing up. And then that builds up. You tired. You're starting to get tired now. Right? Tank, he ain't really threw that many punches. Tank is just walking forward. Like, he throwing punches, but he ain't throwing as many as you. Right? So in this round, he has more energy than you. Your legs getting weak. So all I got to do now is just catch him with a couple nice shots. Right? Just put a little bit more oomph on it. And let's see if he can take it. And it's obvious he couldn't. Right? That's boxing. Being smart. Tank Davis, he just didn't go up in there and just try to knock out Frank Martin. No, he was smart. I'm about to wear this man down mentally and physically. Then I'm going to get him out of there. That's Tank. I wore him down mentally and physically. He was drained mentally. He was drained physically. It was nothing that Frank Martin can do at that point. Come on. And Tank got him to that point. Tank just oh man, he didn't just go up in there and just, oh man, I'm just gonna throw these shit. No, bro, he was smart about it. And it worked. But that won't work with Shakur because Shakur is patient. Right? Like, and Shakur knows how to use his jab. And most people don't understand that Shakur is really a right-hand fighter. They made him a southpaw. He's a right-hand fighter, so his jab is his power hand. Just like Crawford, when he's turned southpaw, his jab is his power hand. That's his dominant hand. Right? So when he throws a jab at you, it feels like a straight. It's not just a jab, it feels like a straight. Right? Because it hits you with so much impact. Bam! Right? Because I'm right-handed. Come on, man. Like, it got a lot of variables in that fight. The other side of the coin, Shakur has been fighting like he should retire. Tired for real. Fans are falling asleep, waking up with fights and getting booed. So now, how many fans fell asleep? See, look, and then y'all always like to point out the negative. How many fans fall asleep at a Tank Davis fight? They just don't show them. Right? Man, but how did you know that people wasn't drunk? Right? That people had a long ass day? Right? Now, how you don't know that? Oh, you just assume the negative, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about certain fighters. Just because they show you people sleep at a Shakur fight don't mean it ain't people sleep at a Tank Davis fight. They just don't show those people. It is a PBC event. Right? It is a PBC event. Why would they want to show people in the audience sleep? Wouldn't that ruin the PBC like that? Wouldn't that ruin Tank? Come on. Man, of course Top Rank, they're going to show people sleep in in the stands, right? Of course Top Rank going to do it, especially when I'm leaving. Man, especially when I'm about to get out the door. Man, they going to show as many people as they can sleep at my fight. Yeah. They're going to show as many as they can. You know why? Because I'm about to leave. Right? So what they trying to do? They trying to soil my reputation. Same way they did Crawford. Same way they did Mayweather. Come on. What are we talking about here? Same way Bob Arum did Mayweather, he did Crawford, he did Shakur. Same way. What are you talking about? Trash Mayweather. When Mayweather was about to leave, he started trashing Mayweather. Right? When Terrence Crawford was about to leave, he started trashing Terrence Crawford. When Shakur about to leave, I got to trash Shakur. Right? When he thought T.O. was about to leave, he started trashing T.O. This is just what he do. Right? Man, but y'all always gravitate to that. Always. It's really crazy. It's really, oh man, he putting fighters to sleep. Well, you don't know if people would sleep at Tank Davis fight. How you know that people wasn't drunk as hell? They had a little bit too much to drink. They partied a little bit too much. Right? Then they got in the seat and they got comfortable and now they out. Right? They was in Vegas, right? Or they was in a town where they can party all night. Right? So how you know they wasn't partying all night? Exactly. You just assume the worst, right? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, people are crazy. Man, like, you show two people sleep. You show two people sleep, and now it got 19,000, right? It got 19,828 people awake, right? But you focusing on the two people sleep. Man, look at them two people sleep, man. Oh, man, his fights is boring, man, because two people sleep, man. I don't care about the 19,228 people that's awake. I don't care about them. I'm looking at the 2 people that sleep. That's sad. But this is society. Focus on the negative all the time, right? Because you don't like a fighter. I get it. I understand. Focus on the negative. Canelo made a total guarantee of $20 million from all 3 fights against Triple G. He made $5 million guaranteed the first 2 fights and $10 million for the third. Yeah, he wants $200 million for. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how you know it's duck talk. It's straight duck talk. You ain't that type of money in your boxing career ever. You have never got 150 million guaranteed in your boxing career. What are you talking about? You're talking stupid numbers now, right? You had too many Tecates, right? You didn't drunk on too many Modelo's, bro. You tripping. That Hennessy got you tripping, right? You didn't have too much yak, right? Man, that Canelo, bro, man, he be drinking on too much yak, man. He be tripping. No, Canelo made more on the back end for those fights, but I'm only referring to the guarantee part. This shit is ridiculous. Oh yeah, man, he probably made, you know what I'm saying? He probably made about 30 million on the back end, something like that. He didn't even make what he get paid now, right? He didn't make the guarantees, right? The PBC is guaranteeing this man $35 million, and they on a wing and a prayer. That's ridiculous. You need to get rid of him, man, and start putting on some more good fights, right? Because you can pay a lot of fighters with that $35 million. You can pay a lot of guys with that 35 mil, not just one guy, right, who want to cherry pick, you know. Man, I hope that this Berlinga fight be a cherry pick go wrong, man. Like even though I think he gonna slaughter Berlinga, but you know, man, I just hope it's a cherry pick going wrong, man, and he get exposed even further, man. Right? I hope Berlinga just at least knock him down. Right? Like if Berlinga can hurt him or just knock him down, just do something, just to make him look weak, man. Because because his actions is weak. Just like Tink, weak. They want everybody to kiss their ass. Right? Then when you don't kiss their ass, you the bad guy. Hey man, like why you ain't kissing? Man, like why you ain't kissing Canelo ass or Tank ass? Why? Because I'm a grown ass man and I don't do that. You might do it, but I don't. Right? I'm a grown-ass man. I ain't gonna be going around kissing no grown. What's wrong with people? Begging you for a fight? Right? Man, begging you for a fight. But Benavidez should lead the PBC. How did Canelo for 3 fights and Benavidez not man? Oh, yeah, like Benavidez. It's obvious that he's happy too. Right? Man, because don't he got something to do with Samson Linkowicz too? It's obvious that he's happy where he's at. Right? It's obvious that he's happy where he's at too. That's why, see, the thing about Benavidez, T-Gas, you should already know this. I know that Canelo is ducking Benavidez, but I don't really feel too bad for Benavidez because you could be right there and you could have the last piece of the puzzle. And there's no way this man could be undisputed without fighting you. You messed it off twice. Nobody else to blame but you, bro. Accountability. You messed it off twice. So I feel bad, right? I know Canelo is ducking you. For sure, the man is ducking you. He wants $200 million to fight you, bro. It's obvious he's ducking you. But at the same time, you have to hold yourself accountable because you could have that WBC belt and it will be no way his ass can be undisputed or or formally undisputed without going through you. It's a fact. Right? I know he ducking you. But you got some accountability in this too. It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? He got some accountability in this too. Right? Has he fought his way back up to the right to be in the mandatory? Hell yeah. Right? Canelo should have been fought this man. But at the same time, you opened up that door for him to duck you. Right? Because if you had that WBC, Canelo would have never been undisputed at 168. Never. Because he would have never fought you. Right? So he would have never been undisputed at the weight class. Right? But knowing you, it's probably the PBC probably set you up knowing that. You know what I'm saying? The PBC probably set up Benavidez, man. Like, it could be stuff like that. Like, they don't care, bro. They love Canelo. They love Canelo. Right? They love Canelo more than Tank, Earl, Wilder. They love that man. They treat him with a privilege that, that fighters just don't get over there at the PBC like that. Come on, man. Now, you can leave the PBC. You can say, F you, Al Heyman, leave, go over there to Eddie Hearn, and you can come back, and he open up his arms and say, man, like, and he embrace you, but he don't do that to no other fighter. Al Heyman doesn't do that to no other fighter. But he did it to Canelo. Right? Canelo said, no, homie, I want a Charlo or I'm leaving. Right? He leaves, go over here to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn said, hey, homie, I'm not paying you that for that fight. Knock it off, bro. You better go, right? You better go somewhere. Man, so he come on back to Al Heyman. Al Heyman, oh, man, I missed you, Canelo. Oh, man, I just missed you. And you embrace this man and get this man $35 million on a fight that flopped. Unbelievable. Right? Could Danny Jacobs do that? Hell no. Like, where's Danny at? Come on, man. But Danny Jacobs. Could Wilder do that? Come on, man. But could Errol Spence Jr. do that? None of these fighters could do that to Al Heyman and get away with it. None of them. Right? You seen what happened to Adrian Broner when he just spoke up? Right? He was still rocking with Al. He just spoke up. Said a couple things that Al, didn't like. What happened? Man, your ass is on the shelf. Gary Russell Jr., he's still rocking with the PBC. He never turned. Never did like this. What happened? Your ass on the shelf. Meanwhile, Canelo, he could say, F you, Al, leave, go over there, get dissed by Eddie Hearn, come on back, and you say, man, I love you, man. But as a matter of fact, I'm not going to even let you fight Jamal Charlo. I'm going to let you fight, Jamel. You can fight Jamel. I'm going to let you fight Jamel, not Jamal, Jamel. Yeah, the little one. Yeah, him. You want 35 million? Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go, Canelo. I love you. Right, man? I'm just glad you came back to the PBC, man, because we need you to survive, basically. Then Canelo, he coming out, hey, man, like the PBC is one of the best. And yeah, we know the PBC is the best because they paying you all this money and you ducking and dodging everybody you can. And they agreeing with it. Of course you love them. Of course you love an organization that lets you duck and dodge and they paying you, ridiculous amounts of money. Of course you love him. It's not fucking hard to... Hannibal, salute. Oh, yeah, I already read that one. Tank hasn't fought a real champion at 135 yet. Even Shakur got a real strap at 135 before Tank did. Yep. Salute. Yep. Yeah, not Canelo. Yeah, see, now that's one guy who should have been left to PBC. But what he probably can't leave. Right, he probably, man, he's probably stuck in the 360 deal with Al Heyman. Al Heyman, man, he got this man likeness, got this man everything, man. Right, he can get paid off for everything this man doing. Come on, man. And then as soon as you speak up, hey, man, but Al Heyman, man, like, I think I need to do this, man. Like, I think I want to be more active. And you know this. Okay, you want to be more active? I bet your ass ain't going to get no fight in 2 years. Right? Okay, you say you want to be more active? I bet you ain't going to get on the, on the shelf in 2 years, homie. Let's see when your next fight going to be. Because I don't like you speaking up. Right? But even though Canelo, he can throw me the middle finger. Right? I'm not tripping off Canelo. Canelo, he could throw me the middle finger, leave and come back. I don't care about that. Right? Because I love him. You, on the other hand, you can't say nothing. Because if you say something, you on the shelf for 2 years. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Right? Because if you can't get a fight with none of the champions at 135 and you open, right? You free and ready to go, and none of the other champions at 135 want to fight you. You the boogeyman. They don't want no smoke. None of the other champions is saying, fight me, Shakur. Right? Tink is the clear A side from 130, man, from 130 to 140. No, to 147 now. Right? Tank Davis is the clear A side from 130 to 147, the clear A side. Right? Probably from 126 to 147. The clear A side on all these situations. Y'all pump him up. He's the man. He makes the decisions. He do this, he do that. Man, don't nothing move unless Tank say so. All of a sudden, he don't have nothing to say, and now it's Shakur's fault. Oh, man, he asked for $30 million. Where? You lying. And if Coach Calvin said that, he's lying. Right? The same thing y'all said with Devin Haney. Oh, Devin Haney, hey, man, now he asked for the same amount of money, as Ryan Garcia. Yeah, Ryan Garcia got paid $5 million guaranteed. What the hell wrong with y'all? He got paid $5 million guaranteed. Right? And then they generated that amount of money. And then he got the rest on the back end, right? He got that 30 or 30-some million dollars on the back end. He didn't make that guaranteed. He got $5 million guaranteed. So if Shakur is asking for that, Devin asked for that, what's the problem? I want $5 million guaranteed, and I want this, man, I take a 60-40 split on the back end. What's the problem? Right? $5 million is too much money for Devin Haney and Shakur. That's too much money for them. But it's not too much money for Ryan Garcia, who haven't accomplished nothing in the sport of boxing. Oh, just because he got with social media followers that don't translate to boxing. Oh, that makes him a bigger star. Bro, like, these people are crazy. They don't even make it make sense. Shakur is a very talented fighter. I used to enjoy watching Shakur, but lately he's been lacking. Have to address that too. Like, yeah, like he was lacking on the De Los Santos fight because he said his hand was hurt. Oh no, man, his hand wasn't hurting. But when Tank said his hand was hurting against, Cruz, everybody said, oh man, but Tank's hand was hurt. Then I even got a picture of the man's hand hurt. Right? His knuckles swole up. Right? Man, but when another fighter say it, they lying. But when Tink say it, he just telling the truth. You got to just believe him. They both can show evidence of it too. You feel what I'm saying? They both can show their hands swole up. But one guy you got to believe, the other guy, he's just lying. Right? Man, his fight against Artem, what? It was a decent fight to me. Every fight ain't gonna be a knockout. So stop looking for knockouts in every fight. Right? Every fight is not gonna be a knockout. So stop looking for every fight and then man, not to be a knockout. That was the thing with Terrence Bud Crawford. Everybody was expecting him to go up in there and just knock out Magnum off, right? And then when he didn't, and then when he did knock out Magnum off, oh, he lost. Oh, he's trash. No, he won the fight easily. Outboxed the man easily. Just because he didn't knock him out didn't mean he didn't win the fight. What's wrong with y'all? People just won't rock 'em, sock 'em robots, right? You can clearly see this man's face after the fight, beat up. Beat up after the fight, beat up so much he got to throw on his glasses, so because he feeling some type of way. Right? You see the Crawford, he walking around with his swollen eye. Man, but he won. No, y'all was expecting Terrence Crawford to go up to 154 and knock out Magnum off. You're not gonna get a knockout in every fight. Did Earl knock out Sean Porter? Right? Did Tank knock out Isaac Pitbull Cruz? You're not gonna get a knockout in every fight. Right? But I do think that they're probably trying to set up Shakur Stevenson so he can get a knockout in this fight against Cordina. Right? Man, because that way, like they trying to build up a man. Now he needs to try to get a unification against, against Baranchik or man, shit. I know that Loma ain't gonna fight him, but Baranchik, right? You know what I'm saying? Because Loma don't want no parts of him either. Right? And if you can get that fight, become unified champion, get on, bro. Get the hell on. Get on. Do not waste your time at I'm at 135. Let them two stay right there, right? And y'all work that out. I'm out of here. I became unified champion at 135. I'm gone. I'm at 140 now. This is what you need to do, bro. Don't waste your time playing around with these guys. Especially Tink. He's a diva. And his fan base, they have put this man in witness protection. Right? If you want to fight him, you got to do everything he say do. And if you don't do everything he say do, and if you don't wait around for him, you ducking. Shakur had a disappointing fight against De Los Santos, but he's still more accomplished than everyone in Tank resume. Yeah, man, he had a disappointing fight because his hand was hurt. See, mention that though. Mention that his hand was hurt like Tank Davis' hand. Right, you got to pull the full context on it. Okay, oh yeah, man, he had a disappointing, fight, but his hand was injured, and he still won the fight. Right, with an injured hand. Ryan hasn't shown shit without taking Haney. Oh yeah, that's a fact. Oh no, he ain't ready for Tank. Okay, you tell me how a 3 division champion, unified champion, lineal champion is not ready for Tank Davis, who has never been none of those. You tell us, explain that to us, hustle and grow. Man, I salute Dragon Leg. Hustle and grow. You got to explain that to us. How can a 3 division champion, unified champion, lineal champion not be ready for a guy who has never accomplished none of that? I will wait. I will sit here and I will wait for you to answer that question, Hustle and Grow. You got to answer the question, bro. You put the comment in the comment section. It's highlighted. Bro, you got to answer the question. How Shakur Stevenson is not ready when he's a 3 divisional champion, unified champion, and a lineal champion. Something Tank Davis has never done. How is he not ready? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. See, then you go to these big channels and they actually tell you this stuff and you believe the delusion. You actually believe the bull that's coming out of their mouth because they delusional as hell. You know why? I mean, well, they biased as hell. You know why? Hustle and grow? Because they work for the PBC. So, of course, they're going to favor this guy over this guy. They work for the PBC. Why you think that Crawford and, and now Shakur and now Devin Haney, they get so much hate? You know why? Because they are free agents. They can go wherever they want to go now. You don't get it? That's like being a rap artist and you are, you independent rap artist. You think the Interscope, you think that Geffen, you think that, that Universal, you think that all these people gonna like you, Columbia, all these people gonna like you if you don't want to sign with them, if you don't want to get on their program, if you're an independent artist? Of course they're not gonna like you. And they're gonna put out every slandering thing they can say about you, right? To discredit you, lie on you, make up stuff on you. Right? Because they don't want you to succeed as an independent person. They want you to be down with their program. Right? And if you ain't down with the program, obvious, right? It's obvious that you're against the program. So we have to destroy you. Same thing in boxing. Y'all don't look at it like that. Same thing in boxing. Look at Crawford. Crawford, he ain't signing nobody like that. Independent. Look at Devin Haney. Devin Haney, he been moving around for what? Forever. Doing what he had to do to, accomplish what he accomplished. Now look at Shakur Stevenson, free agent. And now what's happening? The hate is building. Right? It has built. Man. Facts. Come on, man. It's just like being a rapper and you an independent artist. And you doing your own thing, and these big, like these big record labels, they want you to sign with them, but you don't want to sign with them. You just want to do your own thing. You still willing to work with them. I just don't want to sign with you. I'll work with you. Right now, we could do some business together, but I'm not gonna be up under nothing that you, right? Like, hey, I'm not signing no long-term nothing with you. Oh, well, you the enemy. You become the enemy. And all these people can, they come together and they PR teams throw out a shot at you over here. This one throw out a shot at you over here. He's like this. This guy's like that. Oh, he's like this. Oh, man, he like this. Oh, he did this to this person. Oh, he did that to this person. Same thing. Right, man, but Yes, I seen Shakur versus De Los Santos. So, man, y'all was saying that De Los Santos was gonna knock him out, and he's a knockout guy. He got more knockouts and all this stuff, but he was very cautious in that fight. Don't act like that he just was going up in there. He just was swinging this all willy-nilly. No, he couldn't cut off the ring. The man couldn't cut off the ring. You making it easy for me, especially if my hand hurt. I'm not really trying to get in no real super slug fests in my hand. You feel what I'm saying? I injured my hand even more, and now you see my hand injured, and it's all mental. It's 90% mental. Boxing is 90% mental. Why you think when a fighter get hit, he lick out his tongue or he shake his head? Oh my God. Right? Because you don't want to show no weakness in the ring. So was it a roundabout fight with, with a lot of, like with not a lot of punches thrown? Yes. You can say it was lackluster, whatever. Okay, I get it. But don't act like that one person wasn't injured when he told you he was injured. Oh, man, we don't believe you. Oh, man, you just making up excuses. Well, Tink wasn't making up no excuse. Y'all believed him? Oh, man, we seen his hand. Well, we seen Shakur's hand. Oh, no, man, that was Photoshop. So Tank's wasn't Photoshop? That's what I'm saying. Trying to get that hustle to follow both fighters. Hard to hit. Oh, yeah, but both of them was hesitant to throw. And you could call him whatever, bro. You don't know nothing about boxing. But no wonder he fights on Thursday at 11. Yep, because he was bringing in the NASCAR situation. Yep. Man, and he still made, over $3 million fighting on a Thursday. Fighting on a Thursday, he still made over $3 million. Man, that's crazy, ain't it? That's crazy. Fighting on a Thursday, still made over $3 million. Damn. And he fighting somebody that, that Tank Davis can fight right now. Why isn't Tank trying to fight, Edwin De Los Santos? Wouldn't that make Tank look better if he can go in there, he can knock out Edwin De Los Santos? Huh? Wouldn't that make Shakur look worse, right? You like, oh, man, but Tank, but Tank, he knocked out Edwin De Los Santos. So why Tank ain't fighting? Y'all got so much to say about Edwin De Los Santos. Why Tank ain't fighting? Right? Like, if he's so good, right? And y'all think that Shakur was doing all this, why don't y'all put Tank up, to compete against him to show Shakur how it's done? Why can't Tank show Shakur how it's done? This how you knock him out, Shakur. Let's see it. Right? Not talking about that. Y'all not going to talk about that? Like, come on, bro. Y'all not going to talk about that. Let's see Edwin De Los Santos versus Tank Davis. Let's see it. Two southpaws. Let's see it. Right? Winner gets Shakur. Come on, y'all. Morgan, salute. Y'all defended Shakur fighting two dudes with back-to-back losses. So? That's all he can get. You act like that he didn't try to get Pitbull Cruz. Right, man. Rather, you act like that he didn't try to fight Loma. You act like that he didn't try to fight Denny Berenchet. Right? You act like... Rather, you act like... Well, hold on, you guys. My bad, you guys. My bad. Y'all defended Shakur for fighting two dudes off back-to-back losses? Yes. Like, who else was he gonna fight? Name the people that was gonna fight the man. Right? Like Zepeda, he pulled out just a few. I mean, like Zepeda just pulled out. What are we talking about? Zepeda is number one in every sanctioning body. This man is number one in every sanctioning body, but he could be Shakur mandatory. But why he pulling out? You know why I think he pulling out? Man, because I think the Tank is probably about to fight Zepeda. Right? Because isn't Zepeda on Golden Boy? Right? And we already know that PBC and Golden Boy, they will work together, right? Because the Ryan Garcia situation has proven that. Right? So I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled out the fight with Shakur and they're going to set up a fight with him and Tank Davis. But which I really don't have a problem with, right? Because Tank, he needs to fight a mandatory. Come on. Man, he haven't fought a mandatory since Rolly Romero. Right? But how many fights ago was that when he fought Rolly Romero? 3? That was what? 2 years ago? Right? He fought Rolly Romero in 2022, right? And he haven't fought a mandatory since then. Right? He fought a voluntary with Hector Luis Garcia. He fought another voluntary with Ryan Garcia. And he just fought another voluntary with Frank Martin. Come on, man. Trying to fight Tank, though. Why he ain't take the $6 million? What $6 million? See? Don't you see how people listen to stuff? This is how people listen to stuff, you guys. Why didn't he take the $6 million? What $6 million? Coach Kenny said, if we was to offer you $6 million, would you take it? If not, we are going to offer you $6 million. This is how people listen, though. They hear what they want to hear. If we was to offer you $6 million, Shakur, would you take it? He didn't say, Shakur, we're going to offer you $6 million. Right, man? No, you either take it or leave it. You see how people hear stuff? You see how you see how Morgan, how he heard that? Oh, man, but why he didn't take the $6 million? What $6 million? And if Coach Kenny is bringing up $6 million, Coach Kenny don't run shit. Tank Davis runs this. What are you talking about? See, this is what I be saying, bro. It's really sad. Yeah, but casual, not boxing fans. Yeah, like, you know, like, would I like Shakur to fight more? Better people at 135? Yes. But if I see what everybody at 135 doing, all the champions don't want to fight him, what the hell are you supposed to do? Right? The champion don't want to fight him. The mandatory don't want to fight him. Frank Martin ducked him. Oh, man, but Frank Martin, man, he got away from that Shakur fight, man, because he wanted to fight Tank Davis for more money. Why he couldn't fight both? He had enough time to fight both. Hell y'all talking about? Why he didn't fight both? Right? Ain't $5 million more than 3.2? Shit, last time I checked, $5 million is more than 3.2 million. Right? And you could have fought 2 champions for 2 different belts. Excuses, right? No, he ducked. Right? He got up out of there probably for a good reason because he gonna get a Tank payday. But it is what it is. He ducked. Oh man, but why he didn't fight? Oh man, like he got away from Shakur, man, look, because he made more money fighting Tank. He could have fought both. Man, he fought Tank in June. Man, he was supposed to fight Shakur last year. what, what are we talking about? Man, now Shakur been fighting bums, but he got a better resume than Tank. So what the hell has Tank been fighting? That's the crazy thing about it, right? Morgan, if Shakur been fighting bums, what has Tank been fighting? He has a better resume than Tank. He has more accomplishments than Tank. Right? So what has Tank been fighting? Tank been fighting top level competition? Like I said to the other guy, Morgan. Like I said to the other guy, name one unified champion that Tank Davis has fought. I can name one Shakur fought, Oscar Valdez. Now you name one that Tank has fought. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait for you to think very long and hard of a unified champion that Tank Davis has fought. Shouldn't even take you that long because it's none, but you get it. This is how boxing is, though. You trash the people who have fought unified champions and became lineal champion. But you don't trash the dude who has never unified a belt ever in his boxing career. Who has never fought a unified champion and never unified a belt in his whole boxing career. And he older than the guy you trying to trash. Been in the game longer than the guy you trying to trash. It's crazy, man, the logic of people. Right? Like, it's really crazy, the logic of people nowadays, right? Cordina at 130 fighter offered loss. You can't make this shit up, blood. Yeah, so did you have this same energy when Fundora got knocked out and he got a championship, title shot against Tim Tszyu? Did you have that same energy, Morgan? No, I'm pretty sure you didn't, right? Because you're a PBC fanboy, probably. Did you have that same energy when Fundora got knocked out, put on his ass, couldn't even get up, put on his ass, and then the next time he got in the ring, he fought for a championship against Tim Tszyu? Did you have anything to say with that? Or you thought that was a good fight? But what about when Tank Davis, when he pulled up Hector Luis Garcia from 130 to fight him? Did you have a problem with that? Oh, you probably didn't have a problem with it because he wasn't coming off a knockout loss, right? But he's still pulling up a guy from 130. Well, see, I was going to mention the Ryan Garcia thing, but I don't care about Ryan. Man, now, he deserved that. But Ryan deserved that and more. Right? I'm not even talk about that with Tank and Ryan no more. My bad, Tank. My bad. Right? But when it comes down to Hector Luis Garcia, did you have that energy or did you say it was a good fight? Morgan, we need you to answer these questions. Why do y'all say stuff and then y'all disappear. We need you to answer these questions. Right? What happened? Did he pull up Hector Luis Garcia? Yes or no? Did y'all say it was a good fight? Yes or no? Exactly. Exactly. Right? Shh, be quiet now. I don't have nothing to say now. I don't have nothing to say now, man, because I know he's speaking truth now. I don't have nothing to say. Man, I give you the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, Hector Luis Garcia was undefeated champion, all that. Well, I don't think he was undefeated, but he had just knocked out Chris Colbert, all that. Right? But did Tank bring him from 130 to 135? Yes or no? Yes, he did. And I already know that y'all don't like that. Right? Like you point out what another fighter do. Man, but everybody get just up in arms. Oh man, like why you pointing out what he doing? Right now, that's why I had put the thumbnail the other day. That's why I had the thumbnail yesterday, right? With the tank, with the tank smoke, and it's like, don't treat me how I treat you. This is the Tank fans. They don't want Tank to get treated. Man, they don't want Tank to get treated like every other fighter. They want him to be special. He's special. No, he's not. He's mediocre. It's harsh, right? I know it's harsh to hear. I know that people nowadays, they don't like to hear harsh words out of people's mouth. They all so sensitive, right? But he's mediocre. It is what it is. He got passed up by T.O. He got passed up by Cambosis. I want people to understand that. I want people to understand that. People say that Bumskis. Well, Cambosis has more accomplishments than Tank Davis. Bro, like Cambosis had 3 belts. Tank has never had 3 belts. Ever. Man, but he's the bum, though. Oh, my God, bro. Like, standards is crazy, bro. But he's the bum. But he was a unified champion, something Tink has never done. But he's the bum. See, that's what I be saying, bro. It's crazy. You see how they get silent, you guys? You see how everybody, when I start talking, don't nobody really want to. It's like, bro, just you so quick to respond in the chat. I mean, say something. Oh, loss is a bum. You can't make this. Oh, yeah. This is how they feel about fighters nowadays. Like, if you lose one time, you a bum. You're done. You see what they did to Earl? Right? Dragon Leg, you see what they did to Earl. Right? Like, Earl, he lost one time. They kicked that man off the ship. They said, hey, bro, check this out, man. Now, you can't even ride on the ship no more, man. Now, this is the boots ship. Bro, like, we rocking with boots now, man, and we about to throw you overboard. They threw that man overboard, bro. They don't even be talking about him, man, like, unless it pertains to Crawford in some type of way. Come on, bro. G242 Marshall, salute. Right? They don't even talk about Earl unless it pertains to Crawford in some type of way. Right? Unless they hating on Crawford in some type of way. That's it. That's all. They don't call him the big fish no more. They don't even call him the big fish no more. they don't even call the man the big fish no more. Right? They call him Earl Spence. That's fucked. Meanwhile, like the Terrence Crawford fans, man, we calling him Boogeyman, Bud. We covered up with all type of names, man. Right? Because our guy is still thriving. He's still, he's still at the top of his game. He takes the sport serious. We don't have to worry about him, slacking on, staying ready. No, he's gonna stay ready. because he takes the sport serious. The fighters that y'all mess with, they don't do that. They don't take it serious. Hop on boost train. Right. Oh, yeah, like they kicked Earl off the train. They threw Earl off at the bridge. They said, Earl, it's time for you to go. He, threw his ass off the train right into the lake. Right? They threw his ass right off the train, right into the lake, man, because he say he's the big fish, so you can swim. Shit, like meanwhile, right? Like, like they feeding they catering to Jerron Boots Ennis. Yeah, man, now you the new star now, man. Now you the new man, you the up and coming guy right here, right? Man, and don't even know that Jerron Boots Ennis is in the same predicament as Crawford. They don't even get it yet, right? They don't even get it that he's in the same predicament as Crawford. They don't even get it. They don't even understand the predicament that this man is in, right? He's not gonna get no fight with no PBC fighters to make him unified champion. Man, his best shot is Brian Norman Jr. His best shot at being unified champion at 147 is going to be Brian Norman Jr. That's it. That's all. Come on, man. That's it. That's all. He's not going to fight no PBC fighters. They're going to wait his ass out, and he's going to get too big for the division because he already been there for a while. He's going to get too big for the division, and he's going to be forced to move up to 154. Wait for it. Watch. Wait for it. Man, but people think I'm tripping right now, but wait for it. I can see it playing all the way out. Right? I can see it playing all the way out right now. Man, then we're going to see if the Jerron Boots Ennis fans, if they're going to, if they're going to have that same energy towards the PBC, right? Because a lot of these guys, they love the PBC, right? At the same time, they like Jerron Boots Ennis, so they don't want to, they don't want to call out the PBC for the stuff they be doing, right? So they overlook stuff and, they blame other stuff on it, when it's just really the PBC. Come on, man. Right? Earl can't be called a big fish if the bigger shark is 150 is a 154 ocean. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man, that damn ice cream truck. Hold on. Oh, yeah, you guys. But this is just, let me put this up in here. Y'all can come on up in here, speak your mind. Don't just keep it respectful, you guys. Keep it respectful. Was the 3-division champion. He had plenty of belts. Who had plenty of belts? Who Tink? Tink had 2 bubblegum belts and a real belt, bro. Oh my God, bro. Well, he had 3 bubblegum belts, right? Yeah, he had 3 bubblegum belts and 1 real belt. That's what he had, Morgan. 3 bubblegum belts and 1 real belt. That's what he had. Right? Because he won the IBF at 130. No doubt about it. He beat Jose Pedraza. He beat him for that. Yes, no doubt about it. He won that belt legitimately. Legitimately, he won that belt. But when he lost the belt to Francisca, right, for not making weight, right, he beat Francisca, but he disappeared for 8 months. Tank disappeared for 8 months. Machado beat the super champion. Machado beat the super champion and became the WBA champion at 130. They took away the super belt, right? Just like they had did with Devin Haney when Devin Haney left the division. They took away the super belt, right? And they made Machado the sole champion at 130. But when Tank Davis came back, he fought Salazar, and he leapfrogged Machado and became super WBA champion without fighting the real champion. Facts. Then when he moved up to 135, he was in the WBC. He was right up under Devin Haney. He could have fought Devin Haney, right? Because even then, he was the A side over Devin Haney. He could have fought Devin Haney. What'd he do? He left the WBC, he went to the WBA, and he fought who? Gamboa for the WBA regular title. And who was almost undisputed at that time? Lomachenko, right? It was either Loma or Tio. They had all the major belts up there. Right? I think it was either Loma or Tio. One of them. They had the rest of the belts. Devin Haney had the WBC. And they had the rest of the belts. Tank Davis came up there and got a secondary belt by fighting Gamboa. Then just to be, just even more spectacular, he went up to 140 to fight Barrios. And Barrios wasn't the real champion. The real champion was the undisputed champion, Josh Taylor, at 140. So he went up to 140 and got another secondary belt. Not the real belt. Amazon belt. Bubblegum machine belt. So how many real belts did Tank Davis win? One belt versus Jose Pedraza that he lost in 2 fights on the scale. Facts. That's a fact. But I know that makes a lot of people mad, has never unified, has never been lineal champion, has never been considered the man at his division. Well, probably at 135, right? Because they got him ranked up there as the man and stuff like that. But it's like, you have never been a lineal champion. You have never held that, the yellow, blue, and red belt. You never held that belt. You never held that belt before. Right? But hey, man, it is what it is. People, they can pump up this man as much as they want. I know Tank because I was a fan of him. See, this is the thing about about these new fans, right? They think that I wasn't a fan of these guys. I was a fan of Tank before Shakur and Devin. Just like I was a fan of Wilder before AJ came. Right? I was a fan I was a fan of Spence before, before I started, with catching on to Terrence Crawford. All facts. All facts. All facts. When Earl Spence Jr., when he wanted his title shot against Kell Brook, and Kell Brook, he was coming off that eye injury. Do you think I gave a damn? Did you think I gave a damn about Kell Brook coming off an eye injury? Bro, he either gonna fight or get that belt up. I didn't care. I wanted Earl to get his shot. But once Terrence Crawford started creeping on up and I started hearing their energy change, no, bro, I don't roll with that. I just don't roll with it. Your energy changing. I thought you was the man. I thought you'd take on anything. Why he got to get a belt to take you on? He was undisputed at this weight down here. Oh, man, you got to get a belt. Then I think about fighting you. Then when he get a belt, hey, man, I'm just going to take the easy route, man. I'm going to fight Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Manny Pacquiao, Keith Thurman. Right? And then when you get to Keith Thurman, you tell Keith Thurman, no, I'm not fighting you, man, because you treated me like this when, when I wanted to fight you. Nobody called that a duck. Nobody said, Earl, why are you acting like that, bro? He want to fight you now. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. He want to fight you now. But when Lomachenko did Tink like that, what did everybody say? Loma ducking. He just ducking Tank Davis. Well, Shit, well, Tank Davis could have been fought this man a long time ago. Now that I do you how you do me, now your fans don't like it. I get it, I understand. But what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I can treat you how you treat me. Serious. I mean, like, that's just point blank, period. Treat you how you treat me, and let's see. See, now that's what usually happens with, with scenarios in life in general, you guys. In life in general. Life lesson right here. Life lesson. Right? If a person treats you a certain type of way and you say, okay, right? The next time I see this person, I'm going to treat them the way that they treated me this time. Right? And you do that and watch how they react. Watch how that person react. Watch how they act. Man, they gonna act like that you did them so dirty. You did the worst thing in the world to them. You what? Watch. Not realizing that they just did you like that. Doesn't matter when they do you like that, but when you do them, it's a big issue. That's just life. Rob the truth. Salute. Boots might be another Boo-Boo Andrade, all the talent and can't find the big fights. Yep. Boots have to stay dedicated. Boots have to be mentally dedicated to this, bro, because because it's not going to be a sprint for him, right? It's not going to be a sprint for Jerron Boots Ennis. It's going to be a marathon. He has to have the mental strength of a Terrence Crawford to get through this. If he doesn't have that mental strength, he's going to crack and break. Right? He is. He got to stay focused, stay mentally tough. Don't drink, don't smoke, stay mentally tough. Stay disciplined, stay in the gym. Man, because the PBC are going to try to freeze him. Bro, I see it coming. They're going to try to freeze him out. Why you think they didn't offer this man no good contract to go over there and sign with them anyway? Right? That's because they wanted some type of power. They wanted some type of, like leeway on his career. So, and Al Heyman don't want that. He want full control. All you say, you haven't fought no one, and he sells out all his fight. Mad crazy to me. For all you say, he haven't fought no one. Yeah, because Tank is an attraction. I never said Tank can't sell no seats. When did I say Tank can't sell no seats? Tank always put asses in seats. It's like going to the club. Don't most clubs be packed when you go to the club? You know what I'm saying? Like if it got the celebrities in the building. Yeah, but Tank bring out the celebrities. I never said that Tank can't fill up no seats. Yeah, Tank bring out the celebrities because he fit a certain image. He's like a rapper. He like a rapper boxer. Right? He fits a certain image. So yes, he brings out the seats. No doubt about it. People, they pack in to see Tank Davis. But the competition that he's fighting is mediocre. It is what it is. He haven't accomplished nothing. You can be an attraction and don't accomplish anything. Right? Look at, but look at racist Ryan. That man haven't accomplished nothing. Right? But he was part of the biggest pay-per-view last year. And he haven't accomplished anything. So it's all about popularity. That's what it's really about. It's really a popularity contest. Right? You got to fit a certain image, right? They want Tank as a gangster, right? Tank, he fit the gangster image, the thug image, right? He fits that image. But if somebody else, people who really come from the streets and, and they go on another route, they, They not street enough. They not this. They not that. They not this. They not that. But when a person talks about the street, say Bill Haney, he talks about the street. What do these same people say? Hey man, stop talking about the street. Why are you bringing up the street so much, man? You don't need to even be talking about the street. But this is the reason that y'all say y'all like Tank. Just mixed up in the head, bro. Like people just be mixed up in the head, man. And it's really sad because this is how the internet got people nowadays. Tank Duck and Shakur is nasty work. They know what's up, OD. Shakur and Tank need to happen. Nobody in 135 can. Yeah, exactly. Like they know this fight need to happen, but what they're gonna do? They're gonna come out with titles like because they got 300 and some thousand subscribers. They got all these subscribers. They rock with the PBC, so they're gonna come out with titles with, "Hey man, he's not ready yet." I mean, Shakur is not ready yet. He has more accomplishments than Tank, right? But he's not ready, right? Oh man, he got more accomplishments than Frank Martin. He got more accomplishments than Ryan Garcia. He got more accomplishments than Pitbull, than Rolly Romero, than Hector Luis Garcia. He got more accomplishments than everybody on Tank Davis' fucking resume. But he's not ready. This is the type of stuff that they believe, though, bro. Man, but he's not ready, bro. He got more accomplishments than anybody Tank has ever stepped in the damn ring with, but he's not ready, right? And then people there come here, hey man, he's not ready. Okay, I know Doctor Strange has opened up a portal for you to step on through. Right? I know he has did that circle thing, a portal opened up and you stepped on through it, and now you living in the ultra, like you living in a different parallel universe than us. Right? It's similar, but you on a whole nother plane. Like, this is what happens though. Oh yeah, man. Like we all was fans of Tank, man. Like because he was the one that started, he was the beginning. Man, and then he come along and then he let all these guys pass him up. What? How I'm supposed to feel? Right? Like I'm not supposed to call that out and be like, Tank, what are you doing? You letting these guys pass you up? What are you doing? I know you getting more popular and all that. I don't give a damn about your money. I don't care about your popularity. I want you to accomplish something in the damn sport of boxing. I don't care about none of that. Right? Like a lot of people be worried about his money. You ain't getting none of his damn money. Don't you want to be able to talk about Tank in a high, like in a high regard 20, 30 years from now when you explaining this to your grandkids or somebody? Or you just want to just lie to them? Make it seem like this guy was that. Man, then if your kid, then if your grandkid, like if they do some research, they gonna look back and be like, Papa, you was lying. Oh man, he didn't do this, he didn't do that, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. Man, and now your grandkids looking at you crazy because you would lie for it. Come on, man. That's what I got Shakur on. I got Shakur on points and probably even dropping Tank. People think I'm crazy. Right? Like people, they thought I was crazy about Terrence Crawford. No, I'm not crazy. I know what I see. I know what I see. Oh man, he hitting like this. Oh man, he's a pillow. He's a pillow. He's this. He's this. Okay. All right. Right. Me, I can see Tank getting dropped by Shakur Stevenson. I can see Shakur getting dropped by Tank too. Don't let it fool you. Yes. I'm not just on one side, but I can see Tank getting dropped. Right? Man, a couple of vicious body shots, he take a knee. Oh yeah, yeah. Like damn, I think of that rapper slash boxer makes a lot of sense. Oh yeah, no, that's what they tried to make Deontay Wilder into. That's what they tried to make Earl into. Why you think he started hanging around? I mean, well, Yellow Beezy was his boy, but why you think the PBC and all these people, they start yelling, they started letting Yellow Beezy around Earl, like you feel what I'm saying? Like even though they wasn't letting him around like that, but this is why he got intertwined and all that because he wanted to be a slash rapper slash boxer. Same thing that Tank is doing. Same thing that Wilder was doing. Right? Wilder, he even got an album. Don't Wilder got an album? Wilder got an album. Right? So this is how this is how they put on the persona of these guys. They want these guys to be boxer slash rapper because they know the rapper image is big in the black community. Right? You feel what I'm saying? That all these little kids, they want to, they want to grow up and be these rappers and these entertainers and stuff like that. So, so they intertwine these guys with with the football and the basketball, the rappers and, the R&B guys and all these entertainers. This is what they do. Tank is manufactured to me. I just look at Tank like, he manufactured to me. Come on. Like, will the PBC put Pitbull Cruz versus Frank Martin or De Los Santos? The PBC, knowing Pitbull Cruz, he probably go back and mess with Rehab season. Like, I'm thinking that Pitbull Cruz, he gonna go back and mess with Rehab season. So, I think he had, I think he got paid a lot of money for that fight with El Rayo. He got paid a nice payday. And I'm thinking that he probably gonna go over there. But Frank Martin, he gonna probably have to wait for a fight. But Frank Martin, he gonna fight next year sometime, in my opinion. I don't think Frank Martin, he's gonna get another fight this year from the PBC. That's just my opinion. I could be totally wrong, but I don't think he's gonna get another fight from the PBC this year. They used him for what they needed him for, right? They needed him. They needed Frank Martin to be the athletic black guy that Tank Davis beats, right? So that narrative can get killed. That's it. That's what they needed him for. About the image, since Tank got all the tattoos and the dripping and talk strict himself, knowing that Tank never been in the streets as someone to build that ready street, but don't do got that. Yeah. That's what they do to Tank. You feel what I'm saying? Tank got all the tattoos. He looked like he looked like this vicious, serious guy and all that. Like he been in the streets and he been doing that. Tank ain't been in no streets. Tank been a sheltered little boy. Right? He been a sheltered little boy who they've been grooming to be a professional boxer since he was 6 years old. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But they go around, oh man, he's this, he's this, he's this. No, he's just like all the rest of the boxers, right? Man, you feel what I'm saying? Like the Deontay Wilder and AJ situation, right? Man, like, like everybody, they was looking at Wilder as this. Like Wilder was a church-going guy who stayed in church. Right? He wanted to be a preacher. Right? Good guy. Meanwhile, AJ was facing 10 years in jail out there in the UK tearing up shit. Right? But they judged the book by its cover. Wilder, he's this. No, like AJ is the guy who was already out there. He has learned his lesson from that. Now he has to be humble. Right? Man, because he know what his actions can lead to. His actions can lead to him doing a lot of time in jail. And luckily that he had good people around him to get him out of that situation. right? Like Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford had 1 foot in boxing, 1 foot in the streets, right? What happened? Bow! Got hit in the head after a dice game, street activities. Come on, have to change it up. Man, but as soon as he changed it up, oh man, he's the oh man, he not. No, bro. Like, I know what these streets can do to you. I know because I have been in them. If you never been in them and you don't really know nothing about it, you will get lost and you will get ate alive. Forever G, salute. You will get ate alive in these streets, man, thinking that you know what you're doing. Been saying tank or water or manufacturer. Oh yeah. I'm not trying to say that Boots is manufactured, but Boots got too many fights just now be winning the belt. That's just my opinion. Oh yeah, like Wilder was the 6'7", you know, man, a guy that was leading people. But Wilder was a church going guy, very humble, very cool, very all that until he won that belt. Then he started getting the PBC and the co-members in his ears. Then he started going crazy. Like he just, bro, like he started going crazy, started wearing demon outfits. Like you go from godly to wearing demon outfits. Come on, bro. What you think gonna happen? What you think is gonna happen if you go from a godly young man to wearing demon costumes saying it's for Black History Month? Bro, like what you think gonna happen? But I guess I was tripping when I, when I was pointing out that stuff. Like, what's going on? I'm not from California, so I won't want to know what are Black men from California opinion on Kamala Harris since she has state attorney there. Oh man, don't nobody mess with no Kamala out here, brother. Nobody don't mess with Kamala out here. I'm just being honest. Now, don't nobody, nobody I know mess with Kamala. I'm not gonna say that everybody don't, but nobody I know like her at all. I'm just being honest. Like, because she's a chameleon. Everybody knows she's a chameleon. I mean, especially if you're from California. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know what she did. We know what she all about. Man, but in the election, it really don't matter about California because it's gonna be blue anyway, right? You know what I'm saying? It don't really matter. And it don't really matter. But yeah, no, man. No. But from my experience, like from talking to people about that situation, don't nobody really like her like that, bro. Man, no, but I mean, but everybody in Cali know what know she was doing. I mean, we know how she got in her position. Let's just put it like that. Like, we know how she got to where she got to, right? We know how she got there. It is what it is. And it ain't off merit and no. Right? But I'm gonna leave that situation alone, man. I need to start up a political channel so I can do all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like it got to just stop though, you guys. Like, it's getting kind of sad. It's been sad. Mr. Golden, salute. Oh yeah, now she not gonna get a lot of them though. But yeah, this is just how it is though, you guys. Like, like, man, but back to my original point, like 2 hours ago. Back to the original point. Right? When these other fighters are dealing with PBC fighters, the PBC fighter always gets the benefit of the doubt. They're gonna always get the, the benefit of the doubt over the other fighter. Always. Always. The other fighter always has to bow down, always has to do what the PBC fighter tell them to do. And if they don't do it, they duck it. This is just how it is, right? I want y'all to think about this. Look, now, but let me take y'all back to the AJ and Wilder situation. Deontay Wilder right? Never been on pay-per-view at that point and all that stuff. He got offered a flat fee. Okay, it probably was a bad flat fee, but he got offered $12 million, right? What did the PBC fanboys say? They say, no, that's not enough. He deserves more money. This fight is going to be a big fight, right? It's going to be a big fight. He deserves more money, right? Now, put it on a Tank situation. Tank, he can go into a negotiation on that, but if somebody else on the other side, if they ask for more money from Tank, right, what are they doing? They ducking. They pricing themselves out of the fight, right? They don't want the fight. You pricing yourself out, man, because I'm the A side and I made you an offer, but you want more. So you pricing yourself out, right? This is what they do with the Tank Davis fans, right? Tank Davis fans, they do that. Oh, well, if he offer you this, you're supposed to take it. And no, like, why can't I negotiate for more? How you going to negotiate for more? He the A side. Okay, so the AJ situation, AJ was the A side. Why y'all didn't have that same energy then? No, y'all wanted Wilder to get more and more and more. Right? He eventually got more and more and more, but y'all wanted it. And y'all wasn't satisfied until it happened. And y'all made AJ seem like he was ducking when he was giving an offer. Now, Tank ain't giving no offer, but he's not ducking. This is what I be talking about. Tank ain't giving out nothing, but he's not ducking. But another fighter can give out an offer, and he's still ducking. Right? Because the offer that he give out ain't serious. It's not real. But a person don't have to give out an offer, and he don't get called a duck at all, right? He get covered. Everybody got to bow down to him. And you know the one common denominator with that? PBC fighters. Period. PBC fighters. Period, point blank. When you're dealing with them, you got to bow down. Look at Earl and Terrence. Bow down. Do whatever I tell you. 80-20 or whatever we give you. Right? Right? Now when Boots wanted, but now when Crawford, when he tell people to say, hey, well, come on with the money for Boots, pay me. Oh man, see, you see? Bootsy has him associating with the PBC. He got the PBC fanboys on the side. So, you know, like, y'all get what I'm saying? Man, and when he say, show me the money for Boots, oh man, he don't want to, what? See, that's what I'm saying. Different strokes for different folks, bro. You got to be signed to the PBC. The PBC got a hell of a PR team, right, on the internet, you know, in the media, all that, bro. Like, because they got several of these channels in their pocket. Several of these channels in their pocket to spread these narratives, right? They either giving these guys press credentials or they sending them a check. Either or. Right? It probably won't even be that much, but you know, for a fanboy to be down, hey, they'll take whatever. Right? Man, it got a lot of them. Oh, nah, man. I take her over. Take her over order 225 golden. What is order 225? Like, people keep talking about that. That's not even real. Is that real? Is it real? This is what I'm talking about. Like, is it real? What is that? Okay, now what you say? No, for non-love, Tank Davis like a stepson. Oh yeah, though, man. But he's in a conundrum right now, though. Y'all don't see the conundrum that he's in right now, right? He's in a predicament right now. Right? Because he likes Shakur and he likes Tank. But he's getting paid by the PBC. See, look. Now, you feel what I'm saying? But do my research on the 225. Like, what is it? What do it pertain of? Some conspiracy theory stuff, oh man, that the world is going to get just very spooky under Trump or something, when we already had the man for 4 years and nothing got spooky. We had world peace and everything. I don't get it. What is it about? Queen LaJessica, how you doing, Queen? Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Bro, they got the... Hey, I don't know. The PBC is just a cancer to the boxing situation. They need to just go on about their business, make their own little belts if y'all want to stay in that little circle. Right? We've been telling y'all this for like 7 years. Just make y'all own little belt, stay in y'all little circle, and let everybody else just fight each other. Right? Man, but Tank, he can stay in that little round robin that he want to do too. Man, but the hate is building for Shakur. He's officially number 3. Right? Officially number 3. And it's only going to grow. The hate is going to grow more and more and more and more and more. You know why? Because he don't want to bow down to Tink Davis. Right? He don't want to bow down to the PBC and Tink. So, of course, the hate is going to grow. Of course, the narratives and the lies are going to grow. Right? But guys like Showbiz getting paid by the PBC, in my opinion. Guys like Fanon getting paid by the PBC, in my opinion. They're getting paid. Ego paid. Right? All these guys are getting paid, in my opinion. Right? Because it shouldn't be, man, but logical sense should tell you, right? If the A side haven't sent the contract, haven't sent the negotiation, haven't sat down and did nothing, then they don't want to fight. How the hell you gonna blame the B side for the A side not sending nothing and not wanting to talk to me? It's the B side fault, right? Man, now every fight that Floyd Mayweather wanted as the A side, didn't it happen? Every fight that Canelo wanted as the A side, didn't it happen? But when it come down to Tink, he limited on his A side. Okay, all right, he limited on his A side. He limited. He can only do so much as the A side. Okay, all right. Oh, okay, man. I'm not even. Man, but politics is just politics, bro. You know what I'm saying? In Conquest, salute. Peace, man. Get your boy Espinoza back. His PBC bullshit again. Oh, man. But Espinoza, he back on the PBC bull again? Man, like, he must got a good job over there now, right? Come on, man. But since he destroyed his, his contract at damn what's the name? At oh man, Showtime. Since he destroyed Showtime for the PBC, right? This man literally destroyed Showtime for the PBC. On everything. Let me see. What's this? Yeah, man, but I don't know, man. The PBC, bro, like I just, like the common denominator always be PBC and the PBC fanboys. It's always, that's always the common denominator. Always the common denominator when it comes down to this boxing. Always. It's always dealing with a PBC fighter, right? And they fan base, cult-like fan base, right? They say that Al Heyman, he's for the black fighter. Al Heyman is just so for the black fighter. So why he treat the Hispanic fighter way better than the black fighter? Why haven't Lubin got a title shot? I'll wait. Why didn't Tim Tszyu come back, right, and fight Lubin instead of fighting Fundora, who was coming off a knockout loss, right, Fundora, right? But these same people who come here who talk about Shakur bringing up a guy from 130 coming off a loss, right, at a stoppage, they didn't have nothing to say about the PBC doing it. They was quiet. It was good fights. Right? So we just going to pretend that this is a good fight. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay for it because you weren't going to pay for it anyway. You know why you weren't going to pay for it anyway? Because you want Shakur, Devin, Terrence to fail on pay-per-view numbers. You weren't going to pay for it anyway. Don't act like you wasn't going to pay for it. You don't even pay for Tink fights. Right? Like, they be acting like that they go around paying for fight. You ain't even paying for your favorite fighter fight. So we don't expect you to pay for a fighter you don't like fight. You know what I'm saying? Operations with Amazon Prime as a consultant. Oh my God, they got him back in the mix, huh? That's sad, bro. It is what it is, man. But the PBC, you feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all see that they keep on doing, bro, it's insane. They keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. And they think they're going to get different results. It's sad. It's really sad, right? It's really sad. Over and over and over, the same routine, You got all these fighters. You got over, what? I think you got over 100 and some fighters or 200 some fighters over there. And you can't put on fights? No, because you're giving all the money to Canelo. You giving your little budget. You giving all the money to Canelo. Canelo ain't generating that much money. You put on a lot of, good entertaining fights, you can make your money. But you're not going to do it. But Espinoza is the GOAT of turning a business into trash. That's what he's the GOAT of to me, Dragon Leg. And now he the GOAT of destroying Showtime for the PBC benefit. That's what he did. He destroyed Showtime just for the benefit, just for Al Heyman and the PBC. He destroyed it. Right? Destroyed a boxing network where we can look at boxing as American boxing fans. Destroyed it for the PBC. Man, because the PBC was taking all their good fights to Fox. Remember, at one point, they was taking all their good fights to Fox. They wasn't even putting them on Showtime. They was giving us the Jermell Charlos and the, like the second, the secondary stars. Right? In trash fights. Right? Man, they was giving us all the secondary fights on Showtime. You got to pay this and you got to pay for Fox pay-per-view. Then you got to go to Showtime to pay for this. You got to, like, they was doing too much. You had to go to Bounce. You had to go to Spike. You had to go to, like, bro, doing too much. Right? And spoiling these fighters and spoil them at the same time. Right? You spoiling the hell out of them. Man, I mean, so when the money start running low, what you do? You say, "Hey, bro, like, you got to fight this guy right here for this amount of money." They be like, "Hell no, I'm not fighting that guy for that type of money." That's a dangerous fight. I wasn't, man, like, and if I do fight that guy, you got to pay me this amount of money, right? Because I was fighting bums for this. I was fighting bums for this price you offering me now. You offering me $2 million to fight, to fight that dangerous competition? No, I was fighting bums for $2 million. You got to give me 4, 5. Oh no, we don't got that type of money, and that's when stuff started going downhill. Mm-hmm. The thing between them, and Turkey Al Sheikh. Turkey Al Sheikh got long money, right? He don't have to worry about no money, right? His budget is probably a few billion, right? So it's a difference. No. But I see what Turkey is doing though. Right, I see that he's looking out for a lot of these Ukrainian and Eastern European fighters. I see that for damn sure. I see that he's doing that for sure. Right, he's looking out for a lot of Eastern Europeans and these UK fighters. He's looking out for them for damn sure. Right, man. But as long as he got, Crawford right there, he willing to help out Crawford. I don't got really nothing to say. Whatever. Are you cold, bro? Bro, you better stop, man. Come on, Dragon Leg, you tripping, bro. Like, my boy is not on no PEDs, man. It has to be proven. Bro. It has to be proven that he was cycling off, bro. He got to be proven. That's cold, man. That's cold, man. Look, because you not the only one who told me that, bro. You not the only one who said something like that. I'm like, bro, y'all would. Oh man, he's cycling off now. It's time for Bibble. Oh, that's cold, man. Oh man, you cold for that one, Dragon Leg. That's my number 3 pound for pound, man. Look, until otherwise, man. Until proven otherwise, man. Man, until proven otherwise, man. He has never been caught on the stuff. Hey, I don't know. Right, until proven otherwise. Man, but if it come out that he, man, that he's on that, that Canelo juice, man, I'm gonna have to take him off. Y'all know how I work. Have 3 or 4 of the same fighters in a 6-month span. The rest of the PBC roster eating hot pockets. You go. Yeah, man, that's what it seemed like, bro. Like the rest of these niggas is, bro, like they just sitting around and they just twiddling their thumbs, not making no money. Like it's looking very shady out here, bro. Oh yeah, but no, he do get injured like quite a lot though. He do. He escaped the Hey man, I'm gonna start ignoring y'all comments, man, about Better Be, man. Yeah, I'm gonna start ignoring the comments, man. That's my boy right there, man. But hey, man, like like everything in the dark eventually comes to the light. If it comes to the light, then I'm gonna have to address it. Y'all know how it goes. If it comes to the light, I will have to address it. But until then, that's my guy, man. That's my number 3 pound for pound until then. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, man, this boxing stuff has really changed, right? It's so soft nowadays, right? It's just so soft, right? Like people don't even want to really work hard in the fight no more, right? They just want people to stand right in front of them and just so you could just take punches. Like I don't even want to work to fight you no more. right? Forget work. Like, you got to just stand right there. Just stand right there so I can punch on you. Like, then the new duck tactic, right? Like when a fighter, like when they can't beat a fighter, what they're gonna say? Oh, he's boring. Oh, he doesn't sell pay-per-views. Oh man, he runs around the ring like a rabbit. He puts people to sleep in the stadium. This is what they're gonna say. That's the new duck talk. That's literally the new duck talk. Oh, he's not gonna do this. Oh, this guy is like this. Oh, he's just like this. Oh man, he needs to do this. He needs to leave this person and come on over here and do this. Yeah, duck talk. All duck, quack, 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 quack. That's all I hear when I hear people say that. Quack, quack, yep. Duck talk. Right? When it's a PBC fighter and you say they the B side, you got to treat them fairly. Remember this, you got to treat a PBC fighter fairly. If they the B side, you got to be fair with them, right? Otherwise, you duck it. You got to be fair. You got to give them a fair split. Man, prime example: Shawn Porter, Terrence Bud Crawford. Prime example. Prime example, right? You have to be fair with them. You have to overpay them, and if you don't overpay them, you're ducking. Shawn Porter made $2 million in a unification match against Earl Spence Jr. 2. He made 4 in a mandatory match against Crawford. 2 for a unification, 4 for a mandatory. Right? And people literally said, if Crawford doesn't give him that, he's ducking. Right? Meanwhile, if you the B side to the PBC, you better take whatever we give you, nigga. And if you don't take it, you ducking. See the difference? You see the big difference? It's a way big difference when there's PBC involved. If they the B side, oh wait, hold on, you guys. Yeah. Yeah, man, but that's why I be taking breaks, Dragon Leg, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you guys, that's why I got to take real breaks from this boxing, man, because it be repetitive and it be the same narratives. You already know the narrative that they about to come up with before they even speak it out their mouth, right? Because they've been doing the same stuff for almost 10 years. These same channels been doing the same thing for almost 10 years, right? They'll say one thing, and then when you call them out on that one thing, oh no, man! Like, I didn't say that. I never said that. It did. You can literally play what they said. Oh well. Like, that was a different scenario then. No, bro, you just not keeping the same energy. That's all it is, right? Just not keeping the same energy. It is what it is. Like, like, everybody has a right to change their mind, but don't lie. Come on, right? Like Showbiz the adult, when Canelo got accused of using PEDs, what he say? Oh, Canelo is guilty. When Conor Ben got accused of using PEDs, oh, Conor Ben is guilty. They wasn't worried about 1,000,000,000% and all this old trying to be, scientists now. Wasn't worried about all that. As soon as it came down to Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, hey, check this out. We have to be patient. We have to wait till the B sample come out. We have to be patient, right? We wasn't patient with Canelo. We wasn't patient with Conor Ben. We wasn't patient with no other fighter, right, that popped for something. But for Ryan Garcia, let's just be patient. Let's let it play on out. Hypocrites. Straight up hypocrites. And this is the people that get all the subscribers. People like me, They like they shadow ban my channel. It be having dudes hating on my channel, reporting my channel, all that, bro. I know what y'all be doing. Haters. I know. I get it. I understand. Right? Because the truth hurts your fucking feelings. I get it. I understand. Right? But that still ain't gonna stop me from speaking my truth, from speaking the truth, period. Not my truth, but the truth. Period. They push that bullshit and then people start repeating it. I'm so fed up with the propaganda for these channels. Yeah, man. I'm just so fed up. And the reason that they start pushing it, damn, let me turn on this AC. Oh man, like the reason that they start pushing it is just to build up more subscribers and all this. These are the channels that got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Think about it, you guys. I only got 1,400 subscribers. I'm tiny on this YouTube box and shit. These guys got hundreds of thousands of subscribers pushing narratives. So, of course, the lie is going to spread faster than the truth. Of course it is. Right? When you got a channel built up, right? When you probably got over, right? You probably got over 2 million subscribers all together out of all these channels, right? Probably 2 million subscribers all together. And they all pushing the same narrative. So it's going to be hard to overcome that. Man, especially coming from a channel like mine with, with less than 1,500 subscribers. Right? So the lie is going to always spread faster than the truth. They're going to always spread bull on this internet. Always. They're going to always spread it. They want to cater to certain fan bases. Salute S. Pizzle for real. I am Cash. Salute. So what Crawford's going to do if he's going to get Canelo? He's going to be up for. But man, if he don't get Canelo, he just gonna wait on Fundora to go and take on Errol Spence Jr. and he get his ass stripped. That's all that, bro. Like that's all that Crawford waiting on now, man. Because as soon as Fundora takes on Errol Spence Jr., his ass getting stripped of that WBO title, and Terrence Crawford becoming unified champion. Yeah, we probably could call him an email champion. Yes, we probably got to call Terrence Crawford email champion, right? Because he's going to get elevated. But, hey, we already know that Fundora don't want no smoke. Right? They waiting from an offer from Turkey Al-Sheikh, right? Because they want to get all this money. No, you're not getting shit. You fight Errol Spence Jr., you get your ass stripped, nigga. Give me my belt. Now what you going to do? Right? This is why they trying to push off the Fundora Spence fight. If y'all know, they trying to push it off because they waiting on Turkey Al-Sheikh to to throw something. No, bro, you gonna fight Errol Spence Jr. That's what you wanted to do. You faked the fucking nose injury to fight Errol Spence Jr. So you gonna fight Errol Spence Jr. You faked the nose injury for this. You literally faked the injury to get in the ring with Earl. So fight Earl, right? You see that I got this big money behind me now, right? You see that I got money behind me now. Now here your ass come. No, fight Earl. In Conquest, salute. Salute for that $3 cash app, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, man, appreciate you in Conquest for that $3 holla. Salute, brother. Appreciate you for that cash app. Oh, yeah, man. Like, I deserve more subscribers, Rob the Truth, bro. But, I mean, come on, man. Like, I'm not going to get, bro. My channel is a channel that's going to build up subscribers, be down subscribers. You feel what I'm saying? Because I keep it real. I hold every fighter accountable to, you feel what I'm saying? I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to be honest about the situation, right? Like the only reason I'm not going in on Shakur is because Shakur, he tried. What you want the man to do? Just wait around until Tank get ready? Hell no. It don't work like that. I'm not waiting till he get ready. I've been waiting for years for him to get ready. When is his ass gonna be ready? Right? Loma don't want none. Zapata don't want none. Baranchik don't want none. What I'm supposed to do? All right, I'm fighting a cherry, right? Okay. Clown me for it. But I'm gonna get a bag out of it. I have no problem with people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. They on that bullshit again when it comes to Crawford. If you can get that Canelo fight, he should do like Floyd did, the same easy fight, just the money break Floyd Mayweather record and retire. Yeah, like I don't think he gonna fight 50 fights. I don't think that Crawford even want to fight 50 fights. I think that Crawford, he wants that Canelo fight, right? So he can get up out of there, right? But he already knows. See, the reason that he wants the Canelo fight because he sees what the PBC is doing. They have already done it to him at 147, right? He see what they doing, right? So even if he gets the WBO championship, what's going to happen? Even if he get the WBO, what's going to happen, you guys? Tim Tszyu has the man. But if Tim Tszyu beat Baraka Mataliev, he's going to have the IBF. The WBC still going to be with the PBC. Tim Tszyu messes with the PBC. So what's going to happen? Terrence Crawford going to get froze out again at 154. It's going to be unbelievable to get fights with these guys for the other two belts. The same thing. It's going to be hard to get the other two belts. Right? He's already 37, about to be 38. Come on. All they got to wait is like another year or two. The man going to be 40. Right? So this just a waiting game with the PBC. They waiting out Crawford. Okay, like even if he picks up the WBO title, right, he's going to be unified champion at 154. Then what he going to do? Then what he going to do? Right? Because Virgil Ortiz has already made it very clear that he's going to the PBC route. Tim Tszyu has made it very clear he's going the PBC route. Lubin is on the PBC. Brian Mendoza on the PBC. Earl Spence Jr. on the PBC. Fundora is on the PBC. Jermell Charlo, PBC. So what he's going to do? Right? Hold on. Damn, bro. Keep on fucking calling. Golden, now that's what they saying. Bullshit. Oh yeah, man. Like I don't think he. Well, he had 41 wins. All he needs is 8 more fights, right? If he take 8 more cherries, hey man, he could get to he could get to Floyd Mayweather because Floyd Mayweather only 49-0. Right? So that's a lot of fights. Nah, I don't think Crawford will be able to do that. You feel what I'm saying? That's a lot of fights. That's a lot of fights, y'all. Right? He only had 41-0. So he needs 7 more fights. Well, 8 more fights to catch Mayweather. But how much do I think that Fundora is going to make against Spence? Like their purse is gonna be low as hell. Their purse is gonna be like 2 million, probably, probably, man, but probably 1.5 for Fundora, 2 million at the most, and then Earl, he probably gonna get a 2 million. Then they, and then off the pay-per-view sales, like it's probably be a big fight because people gonna want to see Earl back in the ring for sure. myself included. I'm going to want to see how Earl looks, right, coming back from, from that Terrence Crawford loss. Myself included. Y'all know y'all going to want to see Earl back in the ring too, right? It don't matter what we say. Yeah, man, like I want to see Earl back in the ring. I want to see how I want to see how he's going to come back to the ring. Right? Because he could come back dangerous. We never know. We never know. Right? It's just all in how hard he's working right now. Right? He could come back and destroy the fucking front door. We never know. So, they're going to try to fake niggas out because PBC does not have the money this year, in my opinion. Canelo and Tank fight going to be the place for. Yeah, that's their funding right now. That's their funding for their fights right now. Canelo and Tank Davis. Canelo and Tank Davis. That's their funding for the fight right now, bro. That's it. That's all. That's their funding for the fight. Now Cardona, yeah. Now he the former he the former IBF champion, but he just lost it though. Oh yeah, or he could just retire. Right? Or he could just retire, right? You feel what I'm saying? He could just because I'm pretty sure he just made like another, $10 to $15 million with Turkey. Right? I'm pretty sure he just made another $10 to $15 million with Turkey. He just made 25, 20 to 25 with Earl. Man, now before that he made 6. No. Before that he made 10. Then before that he made 6. Bro, he good with money. Right? Man, if he want to retire right now, he good with money. He probably got, $60, $70 million. Easy. Man, and plus he got businesses. He's not a dummy, right? He got businesses. He got his money working for him. So this is why he don't be spending a lot of money. Want to see Earl. Yeah. See, I want to see Earl back in the ring. I want to see how he look, right? I want to see, you feel what I'm saying? Like, have he been working on some new stuff? You feel, right? Has his defense got better? Like, is his punch, is his punching power going to be, better at 154, right? Is his punch resistance going to be better? Right? Because everybody was saying he was drained and all this. Okay, well, is his punch resistance going to be better? But wait, hold on, you guys. Hold on. Oh, I'll watch the fight, but you might be looking for you cold. Y'all be cold, bro, in this comment section. You might be looking at his retirement. Damn, bro. He can't be. Man, the internet is undefeated, bro. Like, people be the internet undefeated for real. I'll pick 8 balls. Yeah, that's what I do too. I probably do that too, man. But just to piss off Floyd Mayweather, right? I'll pick 8 cans, bro. 8 tomato cans. Man, like dudes be 22 and 77. I don't give a damn. You feel what I'm saying? Like a dude be 12 and 56. I don't care, homie. I want to beat him up, homie. Become, man, right? It become 50 and 0, a real 50 and 0. A real 50 and 0 by fighting a real fighter in my 50th fight. Not a dude that's 0 and 0. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, the motherfucker just get some, some taxi drivers, bro. I want some Uber drivers. Man, like, you feel what I'm saying? I want to, I want the cook at McDonald's. Right, like man, like shit. I want the guy who be, like the guy at the car wash who hand wash my car. Yeah, I want him. You feel what I'm saying? I want to fight him. Like, come on, bro. Like, I be fighting guys, bro, 16 and 80. It don't matter, bro. Like, right, like Man, I be doing that Kell Brook, what Kell Brook was doing earlier in his career. Kell Brook was fighting dudes 22 and 100. You like, bro, what's going on? Oh man, bro, he had to eventually step it up. But Kell Brook was fighting some super bums, bro, in the early part of his career. You was like, damn, yeah, man, like 13 and 210, exactly, bro. 5 and 56, 22 and 77. Yeah, man, we getting it in. They real fighters though. But wait, hold on, you guys. Hold Taylor Hoyer talking about he was, yeah, man. But yeah, though, you guys. But yeah, though, you guys, like the homie just pulled up, man. We about to hang on out, man. Man, but I appreciate you guys, man, for for hanging out with your boy for almost 3 hours. Man, like we have been on here for a night. I mean, for a long period of time. But salute to you guys. I will be back probably a little bit later on, man, with another live stream, man. I did drop the link. Did nobody come in the link? Right? I dropped the link. I will drop it again. Right? I will drop the link again later on, so we can chop it up, you guys. But I appreciate you guys. Until next time, hit that like, subscribe, bell icon. It's ODLO TV. I'm gone. Peace. Yeah.